Last up tonight, we have a very special guest on our show. We got to travel down to Nashville to hook up with Sponge, a band who's seen it all, and record them playing at McFadden's downtown. See what they had to say.
Cigarette stains on your hand, little flowers in a vase. You ready to kick, bro? Watch. See the lipstick on your glass. I think I'm drunk, I start to laugh.
Hey guys, we're here back and breaking underground with Sponge. Well, I appreciate you guys making time to come out here. What do you think of Nashville? Have you been back here recently to Nashville? Or?
You know, over the years we've been here a dozen times to play shows. Always a blast. Cliffy's birthday party tonight. Here we are, McFadden's. It's going to be so hot.
Nice.
It's going to be so hot. 30 years old.
Well, we do a show here, you know, where we have some emerging artists on, and they're looking for ways to get out there, you know, and break their careers and all. So when you guys are kind of coming up,
I'm trying to demolish my career. To break it.
Oh, really?
Crush it, yeah.
Nice. Well, when you were coming up and you were starting out as a band, how did you guys really get your break?
You got to know people.
You gotta know people.
You got to know people who are a big deal.
Well, I mean, back, you know, do you mean like back, you know, nowadays it's like touring is, you know, the consistent thing with an artist?
It's one of those really, really well. It's just pick one of those and do it really, really well. Either write the best song, or if you can't write songs, look like nobody else. Or if you're going to do the touring thing, you better have the biggest following out there. If you don't do one of those things really, really well.
I think another one was a little bit more like truistic, though, and it's like, just don't do it.
Just don't do it. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, for God's sakes. But everybody wants to do it. You know, they see what's going on out there. They all want a piece of it, you know? And we get asked that question once in a while, not often, but you sit and go, why would you get started? You know, your intentions initially are just like, you want to write songs, man. You want to play music, and that really is about it. You know what I mean? As far as like a business plan, like if we were a bunch of guys looking for an investor to walk into a bank and say, we got a business plan, there was no business plan. It was all about just making music, you know what I mean? And that's really, you know, I think the agenda.
Well, I mean, obviously, to your fans that are out there that have followed you throughout the years, you know, that keep up with you and really listen for your music, what kind of direction musically do you think maybe you'll take them in the future as you guys are writing new stuff?
I think people think of Sponge like it's a brand, you know, and they have a certain thing they expect from us, you know what I mean? And to try to stay true to that and make records that sound like the group, that's a challenge. You know, I mean, we could go and do dubstep Sponge music tomorrow, you know what I mean? However, you know, it's like, I'm not sure the world's ready for that. So we just try to, you know, the goal is maybe finishing up our EP, make it a full record, get in a room, play some songs like the old days, you know what I mean? With everybody in the room together and record a couple songs. That's a challenge, you know? As odd as it sounds, that's a challenge. To do it like live, to do it natural, you know?
Absolutely. Very organically. I think the attitude is lost a lot here recently because of maybe the digital age that we're in or something, you know, maybe record sales deteriorating or something to do with all of that. But I really think that attitude's important these days, that a lot of, you know, like you're saying, pick one good spot to go in, do a great record.
Tell a good story. Absolutely. Tell a true and believable story. or not true, but believable.
Be sure to check these guys out. Where can we go and find you online right now?
SpongeTheBand.com. We're on Facebook.
Twitter. Oh, I'm sorry. Twitter. Is MySpace done? Is it not cool to say MySpace anymore?
No, say it, definitely.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah,
right,
MySpace.
Because it's still big in like Chile.